What's up, everybody? This is Max here with Atlanta 10,000 Sounds. I got one of my best friends here, Billy Shlump. How's it going, Billy?
What up, Max?
How's
Thanks
it
for
going,
having me,
man?
dude.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a fun one. Yeah,
Excited.
always been a fan of you, and you kick ass. You're like one of my favorite guitar players in the Twin Cities. Because I mean, we got a lot of the same influences, and
Most
yeah.
definitely.
But yeah, dude, let's just
Most
get
definitely.
let's just get right into it. So I remember the
Let's do it.
first time I saw you was at the Caboose. You remember that? It was
Yeah.
with Udo.
Udo Dirk Schneider.
And I looked up what year that was, and that was in March of 2018.
Oh, crap, man.
So
Bunch of pups, man. We're pretty young yet.
I know, dude.
Crazy.
You're gonna hate me, but I got a picture. We're just gonna pop it.
Oh,
We're
no.
gonna pop it right
Oh, no,
up, dude.
man.
We're gonna.
I got the old fro action going on because that was before my hair like grew long enough to weigh itself down. So
Oh
every time
yeah.
I comb it, it would jut out to the sides. I looked like a clown, man.
Here, let's see here. There it is.
Oh,
Look
God.
at yeah, dude. Look at that, dude. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's me. That's me. All right,
that's what I
man.
remember, man.
Yeah,
And I remember you
yeah.
had these little earrings in your ear. You remember
I
that?
did the 3 dangle crosses I stole from Duff McKagan, yeah.
You still do that?
No, I don't because my hair is too long, so what
Oh,
happens
I'll get caught.
is it gets tied up when I start headbanding, so I just do studs now or, like, the little holes, you know?
Yeah.
I still have them pierced, but I still have the crosses, but it's too much maintenance because then you get off the stage and, you're trying to tear hair out of your earrings and, the earrings out of your hair. A mess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so, cause yeah, how you're what, 27,
Yes,
right?
27, yep.
So yeah, you're a year older than me, and I remember going to this show, and I was like, "Damn, dude, these guys are like my age, opening up for freaking Udo, like that's badass, you know?" And
Shit. Thank you, man.
I think
Thank
I remember, or I think I followed you on Instagram. I think
Yep.
after that show, and then I think we just started talking after that, and then we just started finding all these weird similarities, and we're like the same freaking person.
Well, because you had worked at the Dead End, and I
Yeah,
worked at Screamtown, so we had the Halloween connection there,
yeah,
and
and
then
that is
both
funny.
loved. Yeah, I know, that was so funny when you said that, then we both loved, the '80s hair metal, the Dokken, the Rat, all that stuff, so it's like an instant click, you know?
Yeah, it was like an instant connection. And
It
actually,
was.
I found this too, dude. This is
Oh,
also
no.
funny. It's both of us. It was the first time we actually like kind of met each other, but like
Oh, yeah.
I was still in character, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
that was at Dead End, man,
yeah, dude.
yeah.
And that's Logan Stalker with you
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. That's
um,
awesome,
but
man.
that was the first time
That's
we were like met, but like I
Yeah,
still
because that
couldn't really
I
chat.
officially I remember me and Staliker went to go see you that night, but I had never actually met you because he knew you before I knew you.
Hmm.
And then but we had talked I think we maybe had talked on Instagram or something, but we had
Yeah, we
never
had
really
some
met
phone
face to
calls.
face, and then, yeah, I remember you were playing, like, the fucking banjo or something in there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, do that whole deliverance thing, dude. It'd always be so cool. You know how it was, because like, what did
Oh,
you do when you were at the at Screamtown working?
yeah, I was an actor there for, like it was, like, 3 or 4 years. I loved it, man, it was really fun.
Because like, what character were you like, or were you
I was
just
I was
jump
just an
around,
evil
or
clown. I wore all this crazy makeup and masks and gesture outfits and crap and poured a big
sure?
bucket of blood down my whole thing too, so I was all, like, kinda shredded up. And then
Hell
I
yeah,
I had this hallway that I'd work, and the hallway was pitch black, so it was really cool because people couldn't see me, but I could see them, and I
sure.
could kinda bob and weave through everyone, and I had this little sledgehammer with me that I'd carry around, and I'd whack it against the wall, and I'd just scare the shit out of people.
Oh,
It
dude,
was
I know.
it was so fun.
Like I loved acting, but like, dude, when it gets really chilly out, like towards the end of
Oh.
October, it's like,
Oh,
oh
it's
man.
bad, man.
And then like it can
It's
be like
bad.
105 degrees. I remember the one day it was literally like it felt like 100 degrees out. And
Yep,
that was at the beginning of the year, like
yep,
September of the hot season, and like at the end it
yep.
was like snowing and stuff. I was like, man.
Yeah, I remember we got a bunch of rain one year, and there was, like, freaking mudslides going down some of the ramps, they would have to
Sure.
lay hay and all that, and it would get nasty, people would slip and bust up their feet and whatnot, it was rough.
But yeah, I saw that. Yeah, and that was the first time we kind of met. But like
It was,
we
yeah.
couldn't really talk because like there's still a ton of people around. We just
Yep.
pretty just got a quick
Well,
picture.
and
And
you
I
were
remember
working too, so
and
you
I
had to do
remember
stuff,
following you
but
guys. Do you remember me coming in the clown barn too? I think I was in
yes,
there.
I
I think
do,
I
yeah,
met you
because
guys.
Yeah, they were banning like Slipknot in there or some shit. I remember they used to play all the metal and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kinda
Yeah, I do
following
remember.
you guys around, trying to, like,
Yep.
say hi, trying to be all
Yeah, yeah, that
secret.
was I remember there was a guy that would go on like a he went on like a how was that, like a bungee cord or some sort of rope, he'd go
Yeah.
above you or something? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was cool, man. That was a good setup up there. It's a great spot, dead end.
Yeah, I did that, the, little zip line looking thing,
Yeah, that's what you call it. I did
but
took the word
you're in, like, a holster thing,
Yep,
and, like but then you're kinda stuck. So
yep.
I remember, some dude threw, like, a corn cob at me because I was in the middle of the cornfield, and, like, and then you're stuck in this thing, and it's dark, and you can't pull yourself out, and someone just
Yeah,
whacked me with
yeah.
a corn cob.
You
I'm
can't
like,
do
"You
nothing
son
about
of
it
a
either.
bitch."
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then it
You gotta
fall.
sit there and take it pretty much, you
Well,
know?
then yeah, and then it falls, and then you're like it's on the ground, but you're like, hanging there, so your, like, arms are, like, trying to, like yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it's
right.
not
Yeah. Yeah, we never had anything like that, so I never, thankfully, I never had to go through that, but
Oh, yeah, that's
sounds
funny.
rough.
No, it was good, though, but, yeah, I just saw that, and I was like, "Dude, no way," and that was, yeah, 2018, so that was that same year,
Mm.
just in October.
That would be 20 oh, geez, man, yeah, that was oh, man, how many years ago? 7, 8, something like that?
Yeah,
Be right around that time.
2026 now. Time goes by quick, man. We've known each other for a while now, it's crazy.
It goes so fast, it's crazy, I can't believe it. I'm like, "What? What
So what
happened, man?" I feel like I was just being able to drink, you know? Now it's like, "Shit, closer to 30 than I am 20, man." I'm
I
like,
know.
going on.
Old men, damn.
Yeah.
'Cause what okay, so
Realistically, though, if you think about it, you're not that much older in your 30s, though, either.
yeah.
Everybody tells me your 30s is like your 20s, but you have more money, so I'm like, "Well,
Well, yeah, well,
yeah."
you find out about the money part, which I get dude, I got Alright, I was gonna save the story, but let's just go right into it, dude, because,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I
I think
got
I
that
know
on
what
my
we're
list,
talking
and that shit's hilarious, okay, so Billy here, he just got off tour with, Drew Cagle, right? Drew
Yep.
Cagle and the Bad Reputation?
The Reputation.
The Reputation, sorry.
Yep.
And, Billy was telling me the story about him in Costco, and he was gonna order some or get some food and buy some groceries, but yeah, Billy, you take the floor.
Yeah, so we were coming me and my girlfriend Haley were coming from a Christmas party, and we were all dressed up. I had all my rocker stuff on. We were kinda, a little tilted too, you know? And there was a Costco. I'm like, "Well, let's stop, get a couple things." And, long story short, we had, like, maybe 3, 4 items, not a lot. And, we get to the checkout, and this guy's like, "Man, you look like a young, dashing Kirk Hammett." He's like, You gotta be some rock star.
It's
Like,
very true, you
you
do.
gotta be." And I never talk about myself ever. I never s people say, "Oh, you must be a musician." I'm like, "Yeah, play guitar." I don't say a whole lot.
'Cause
And this time I was
you
like,
let the skills talk for you,
"Yeah,
like
pretty much."
yeah.
I don't really like to I'm not into that whole brag about all that shit. And I finally said, "Man, I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say something about it, you know?" Like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man, I just came off the road with Buck Cherry, played with Ricky Rocket, open for Mr. Big, Eric Martin, all these guys." I just start going down the line, and he's like, "Oh my god." "Oh my god." This dude starts freaking out. This chick next to him helping out starts freaking out too. And so anyways, we go to pay. It's like, "Yeah, yeah, it's like 35 bucks or something." I'm like, "Yeah, all right." Put my card in. Eh, I'm like, "What what the hell, man?" I'm like, "I just got paid." I'm like, "I know there's money in there." He's like, "What the hell does it say?" He's like, "Well, it says you gotta contact your bank, man." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "No, dude." I'm like, "I'm for real." I'm like, I got money. Try it again." And Haley's in the back, and here I went on this whole tangent too. So there's like 5, 6 people deep in the
Yeah.
line that heard this, and she's getting really embarrassed. And anyways, it didn't work the second time. And my girlfriend Haley had to end up fronting the bill at Costco. And it was embarrassing, I guess humbling to say the least, right?
Yeah, dude, you just got slapped right back down, like, right when you
Dude, yeah, God was like, "Nope, get your ass out of here,
he just
boy."
flattened you, dude. Just took the boot and
But
slapped the shit out of you. No, that was hilarious, you when you were telling me that, I was like, "Man,
yeah.
you gotta tell
Well,
that
long
on your"
story short was it was a servicing problem with my card, and they thought it was fraud. So they texted me like a day later. They're like, "Did you try to make this purchase at Costco?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I did, but it's a little late now." So
Yeah, yeah.
like, doesn't matter. So they were like declining it because like I don't know. It must have been because I think it was because I just got home and I was like all over the place using my
Yeah.
card, and I don't know. It was goofy, but works now. So
That's good. Dude, that
Good to
shit.
have a supportive girlfriend on your side, to say the least.
Yeah, you're over here just talking up a storm because like I've done that a couple of times, dude. I totally get it. And then something
Yeah.
happens and they're just looking at you like, "Ooh, you know, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much,
yeah."
like, "Who is this guy here?" You know?
Yeah, dude, that shit's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was funny, though. It was a good laugh for sure, man. Good laugh.
Yeah, I think we were when you told me that we were on the phone laughing for like half an hour. I was at least,
Yeah.
dude, I was laughing my ass off because I could just see you and like, and you get kind of frantic. You're kind of like me too. Like when shit like goes
Oh,
wrong, you
yeah.
just like start like twitching,
I
you
get
know?
kinda revved up I get revved up, I'm like, What's going on?" I start getting all nervous and whatnot, and I definitely did, yeah.
Everyone's looking
I
at you, and yeah, it's funny,
Yeah,
dude.
well, there's like 5, 6 people that heard this whole conversation. They had, like, carts full of stuff too, so, like, they're pissed. So I'm holding up the whole line, you know? I can't even pay for the $30 of crap that I got, you know? And, yeah, it was
It's
really
like
bad.
doing all this tour cool stuff and touring and playing at big
Yeah.
shows and people and card
Well,
gets
shit, man,
declined.
and moral of the story, you hear that from all the guys, the women take care of them, you know, till
Yeah,
they finally, they finally kinda hit somewhere in there, you know? Still something kinda clicks, but yeah, it's, they dress them, they feed them, they house them.
yeah. They fold their laundry, like your
Yeah,
laundry and your
pretty
underwear.
much. You know,
Yeah,
I think Haley's going to do my laundry tomorrow, actually.
they do your she's like the breadwinner, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
just go try to go buy the bread, but she actually buys it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. In Costco again.
All right, so let's okay, now that's out of the way, dude. Because yeah, that was on my list in all caps.
Yeah.
Actually, I was like, dude, we got to talk
Yeah, it
about
was
that.
a
It's hilarious. So
man.
that first band you've been in, what was that? What was that called now? Because you were how old? Your first band?
The first one, that would have been Stormbreaker.
Okay.
That, like yeah, geez, I started that when I was 16, 15, 16 or so.
Damn. You're that
Um,
young?
yeah, it was in high school we started jamming, yeah.
Because
We had
who was all
our
in that?
first show was June 10th of 2016 at the Depot Coffee House in Hopkins, Minnesota. I still
Okay.
remember that, June 10th of 2016. So
Huh.
I would have been a junior in high school then.
Okay. Was that like your? Did you do other shows too, like any cover bands or cover gigs before that or anything?
No, no, I
Okay.
never did. I just started out original stuff, you know. We did covers in our set, but we wanted to market it as an original group, you know what
Right.
I mean?
Right.
So we would do that. So yeah, I know we did like Crazy Train though and Seek and Destroy and kind of your generic
Kind of
basics.
crowd pleasers and
Pretty
stuff.
much, yeah. But
Huh.
yeah, that was the first one. And then yeah, we did that for a few years. And after that I was in a Rising Force.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Which is that I mean that yeah, that's just I think it's just kind of dormant right now. We're not doing a whole lot, but it's still there, if something pops up or
Yeah, I mean, you got
you
the
know.
material, so it's easy to just get together, rehearse it a couple
Yep.
times, and you're on your
Yeah, they're
way.
all they're all great guys in that band too. I still talk to every so all really good guys. That was kind of too I always kind of owe that to Lenny. You know, I believe he really gave me my start in kind of doing those bigger shows and
Yeah.
and traveling a little more and doing that regional level touring stuff, which really I think helped build my resume and create a really strong foundation for me. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I
And
mean,
so
you got that all that shit under your belt, which is cool.
yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah,
know a lot of guys who do that. Like, I don't even have that, you know. So like, and that's like what everyone wants to do at the end of the day. It's what you're kind
yeah.
of doing. So, what
Oh,
that's cool. You got to experience that with like different bands, which I am
yeah.
jealous of, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Because like you got to open for what? Who Tesla? Who's
Yeah,
like the bigger bands that you got to open for?
it was Tesla, we did Kicks, we did Bret Michaels, was I wanna say was it Daughtry? It was either Daughtry or Creed, one of them. I think it was Daughtry was up there one of the nights too. We did them, um, Firehouse a bunch. I know we did a bunch of stuff with Firehouse. That was a really cool story too. I remember that they all stayed at the same hotel as us, and we were down there eating breakfast with those guys for like an hour and a half, just
Oh, really?
bullshit, just talking, and sit next to CJ Snare and Bill and all that, and it was really fun. It was a good time. I remember Bill complimented my playing too. That really meant a lot to me. I remember it was really nice because they were out there watching our set right before they were gonna go on, you
Yeah.
know? That was a
What band
really
was that? Was that Rising
that
Force?
was Rising Force, yep,
Okay,
yeah.
that's wild. Yeah, that's insane, dude. It's always cool, like, to have a higher guy, someone that was actually in it, or that you look
Yeah,
up
well
to, like, compliment your
yeah,
playing,
yep. I remember, yeah, that really, because I was walking off the stage, I remember that, yeah, and I was walking off, I was carrying my guitar, I was gonna throw it in my case and start getting my gear off and staging and whatnot, and yeah, it was nice job, man, nice good player, and it was short but sweet, somebody of
Yeah,
that level is not gonna, freak out over that, they're just gonna say it's good, you know what I mean? And
right.
that in itself is an insane compliment, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
just something's better than nothing.
exactly, exactly.
And, like, it would be a lot worse if we just didn't say anything.
Yeah, if you just did this, look at me like this.
Did the old, like,
Like, "Well, shit,
just
man, I
looking at
suck
this
tonight."
guy, just be like,
Yeah,
"Who the
just
hell is
fucking
this guy?"
poser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guy in
Oh,
this
man.
in these fishnet shirt with
Yeah,
the cut off sleeves.
I was still rocking the fishnets then too,
Dude,
yeah.
yeah, I remember that
Y
too. And you were
Yep.
pretty fit too. You were always pretty fit. You still
Oh,
are, but
thanks.
like, I just
Yep.
remember your little fishnet. And I'm like, who is this stripper guy looking like
Yeah.
freaking,
Yeah,
just jamming, dude? It's
yeah,
funny.
I wore that. I think I let that run its course, so, man, I wore that too much,
Do you still have it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in the room,
Damn.
in the bedroom right now, yeah.
Next time I
Not
come
always
over, you're gonna
I
have to
still have
bust
all
that
that
out for
stuff,
me.
though. What's that?
So next time I come over, you're gonna have to bust that out for me. Let me
I
wear it.
will, man.
Let me wear
I
it.
don't think it'll look as good as it once did, but
No, that's
no,
funny.
yeah, I got all my old stage clothes from everything actually, from when I played in high school to Stormbreaker to Rising Force to Legacy of the Loud to David Reese to all that stuff to what I have now. I have them all up in there hanging up.
That's good.
Memories, man.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about. You just got to enjoy the ride while you're on it. It's
right.
everybody's ride different. Everybody ride takes them somewhere else. So
Well, that's why it's cool, like, because, like, we're best friends,
yeah.
hopefully, at least
Oh
from
yeah,
my side.
absolutely. You are the only
Dude,
person that I regularly keep in contact to, man, in the scene. And
yeah,
regularly see too. Man.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it is, well, it's just cool because we just have that connection. We just have the same similarities, and, like, same with
yeah,
growing up. Like, I know we're, both huge George Lynch fans and Doc and Lynch Mob, all that stuff, so, like, that
yeah,
goes
yeah.
a long
He's right up
way.
there, when she.
Hell
He's right up
yeah.
there. So,
Was that who was the first band that kind of got you into playing,
well,
influence-wise?
my very, very first concert ever was Theory of a Dead Man, and I was, I think, 6 years old, and they played this after party at this, like, X Games thing I was at with my dad, that was, like it was, like, these BMX bikes and motocross and all this, and that was my first ever concert, and my first, uh I guess my first real concert, I always counted it as, because it was like we went to go see the concert, we didn't go to see the Theory, we went to
Right.
see the bikes, but was Kiss and Buck Cherry, and I remember that was in, like, 2008, it was.
Was that on their final tour?
No,
I was
that
kidding.
would have been that album. What was that album they did in, like, 2010 or 2008 or something? There was
Y
one they did,
yeah.
Sonic Boom? Was it
Yeah,
Sonic
that
Boom?
sounds right.
I think that was when I saw 'em, or it was, like, the one after, I can't remember.
That was the final
Um,
tour, right? They've been on final tour
yeah,
since
yeah,
'99, dude.
yeah. They keep coming back over and over again.
That's a lot of money marketing-wise,
Oh,
dude.
man. Yeah, love them or hate them, though, man. They're great business guys, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
They put their name on literally everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
everything, they stamp their name on it, and,
It reminds me of Buc-ee's at gas station. You went to Buc-ee's, right? I don't know,
I
did you
can't
get to go to you get to go to one, yeah. Buc-ee's is like everything is Buc-ee's, dude. Underwear,
I got
chocolate
a magnet
bars,
on the fridge.
magnet, you could buy a goddamn kite with a Buc-ee on it, you know? It's like
You can
that
buy
with
I
Kiss.
think they have toasters in there. They have, like, all
Yes.
sorts of crap. Yeah. They got crap all over it. I went in and I was like, this is, it's cool, but it was like, once you see it once, I think you're kind of good,
Dude, I found these chocolate oh, you're not a big sweet guy. See, this is where we differ now, because
Yep.
I got more fat genetics,
You look great, man.
mentally fat, but the Buc-ee's, dude, they got these hockey puck things. There's a big beaver on it.
Yeah.
And like, dude, it's full of chocolate. And it's just, well,
Yeah.
it's chocolate, but it's full of caramel inside, dude. I think I bought like 9 of them, dude.
Oh,
Like when I was, and like I was driving back from Colorado, and I
yeah.
think I was like, all right, how can I make this drive go faster? It's like 15 hours. Like if I have one of these every 2 hours, it'll get me. I was like spacing it out from Bucky's, dude.
I do the my guilty pleasure is the energy drinks, man. When I'm doing the late
Yeah,
night drives, when I'm doing like the overnights,
you
where
got to, man.
I'm not getting home till 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm like, oh, dude, I stock up on like 6 or 7 Red Bulls. I'm just going through the whole
Yeah, dude,
night.
it's I've been my caffeine intake's been really bad. That's another thing I like about you. Yeah, you're healthy, you work out.
I'm very yeah.
We're similar that way too. I mean,
Yeah.
looks wise, maybe not so much, but like,
No, you look awesome, man.
workout wise, and
Yeah, I
you
go a
know,
lot. I eat really clean. And I don't we hardly ever go out anymore, man, because I'm like, I cook a lot. I used to be a cook for 5 or 6 years, so I learned a lot in the
oh,
kitchen. And
where
so
wait, where at?
it was at a nursing home. It was called Northridge, and I
Okay,
kind of ran the whole kitchen. And I started out there in high school as a dishwasher, and then I became a server, and then I ended up being like the not the head cook, it was like one step below that or something.
sure,
But I learned a lot about how to cook stuff and whatnot. It was a good experience for sure on that level. And so, yeah, we just made protein bowls tonight. We had salmon last night, and you
sure.
really think about it, it's not that hard if you get the right stuff, and you got to hit the deals. When Cub's doing it, Hy-Vee, Byerly's, Target.
What about Costco?
Gosh, oh,
Are you
man,
don't
I
or
leave
do
that one to Haley, man. The minute I step foot in Costco, man, I put my wallet in the car. I'm not even going in there.
you just sit in the car. You're like, all
I,
right, I'll see you
no,
later.
I just show my ID card. I just show my membership card. Yeah, or do the rest.
Just
Oh
walk,
God,
just yeah, pull it out and just
yeah, pretty much.
turn around and go
Well, now they
sit
have
back in
these
the car.
scanners that you got to scan on. They don't have the guy that looks at it anymore. You scan it under this like barcode thing.
Oh,
It's kind of
okay,
goofy. Yeah, there's still a dude standing there, but you scan your card. Yeah, and then it
sure,
just shuffles you through. So I do love Costco though, man. It's just an experience going there. You don't even have to buy anything, but you never leave the store without buying something.
yeah.
But just to walk through it is awesome. I think it's great. I love it. I love going to Costco.
You
Matter
never
of
know.
fact, we went like 2 or 3 times this week already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find.
Well, they always got all sorts of cool stuff. They got, the specials. You can try the different foods they're selling. It's just
Dude,
really
I
cool.
can
They
already see
always
it. I can already see it. Billy Shlump, Costco. You get a new,
Costco
you get
proudly endorses
a
Costco
new
wholesale.
endorsement deal from Costco.
Shit, I should message them. Maybe they give me one.
Dude, I actually emailed Quick Trip not that long ago. Not gonna lie. Just I thought it'd be
Really?
hilarious, dude, to be like sponsored by Quick Trip would be
Yeah.
freaking epic. Relax with me. Sponsored by Quick Trip.
We should that would be a massive sponsorment though, dude, because Quick Trip is huge.
Dude,
I
I
mean,
would
they're
pay, yeah.
they're every a matter of fact, we were just at Quick Trip today.
Me too.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's new?
We went to the one they just opened this one up in Dayton, off of 94. It's really nice. It got like a booth, like all these booths and tables. It's really cool.
Huh. Yeah, dude, they're freaking everywhere. That's a staple as a musician. That's a
Oh
goddamn
yeah,
staple, dude.
Quick Trip. I
It's
will say
second home.
one of the gas stations I really liked, as far as traveling all the time, is Wawa. And there's a lot of those
Yeah.
down in Florida, and those were pretty sweet because they had the little I like the order kiosk things. You could get anything. You could get a quesadilla, a burrito, breakfast sandwich. They had a barista that would make you coffee in the morning, and it was a lot cheaper than if you went to like Starbucks and got,
Oh
an
yeah.
egg sandwich and a coffee or something. So I really enjoyed the Wawas. Those are pretty sweet.
Yeah, I suppose it is tough, like when you're on tour and like you're trying to eat healthy, but then like not spend a ton of money at the same time. So yeah, I bet you do kind of find like things like
Yeah,
that. Like,
you
what's the
do.
best bang for my buck?
Yeah, I got by pretty all right. It was a lot of peanut butter and bread.
Well, it's funny because like people think it's like a luxury thing, and you're like, no, I've been like sleeping on like a bag of rocks and eating, you
Yeah,
know, peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches with
yeah.
pickles on it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
pretty much.
dude. I'm just
Yeah,
trying.
you're
I'm out here surviving, dude.
a lot of canned tuna, a lot of peanut butter, a lot of bread. Um, we did enjoy a few nice meals, so we were grateful for that. And Buck
Like some,
Cherry treated us really nicely too. We had a lot of nice catering, a lot of they took really good care of us. It was a really cool thing.
yeah, those guys seem like good dudes.
They all were, all really good guys. Yeah.
Who's all original in that band?
Geez, I think it's just Josh and Stevie now, but don't quote me on that. I don't know,
Yeah,
but I believe it's just Josh and
something like
Stevie.
that.
But yeah,
Hmm.
but no, all really great guys, really welcoming, and just really cool experience.
Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I'm proud of you. Got to go do that,
Thanks, man.
and you were gone for how long?
It was just shy of 3 months.
That's insane, dude. The little
Yeah,
tour I did in Cali was like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that, and I was like,
sure.
dude, I'm like, this is kind of a lot. I couldn't even imagine 3 months, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot.
I left mid um I left mid September, middle of September, because I left a week before for we did rehearsals. And yeah, we went out at the end of September, and I didn't get back till November 17th, I want to say. Yeah, it was like over the week before Thanksgiving or something. Yeah. So it was about
That's insane.
3 months. Yeah.
And that Drew Cagle, they're based out of St. Louis, right?
So Drew is actually based out of Champaign,
Champagne,
Illinois.
okay.
So the band is in Champaign, Illinois. Yeah. But we practice in
Or you
St.
were
Louis.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we do our
Okay.
rehearsal there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so band wise, so you had Stormbreaker and then you were in a Rising Force, and
Yeah.
then what was after that now?
Um, I,
Legacy?
I I did the quick stint with David
David
Reese
Reese.
of
And
Bangor Choir.
he was
Yep.
also in Accept for a little bit, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And then it was what? You did Legacy for a little bit?
Yep, I did Legacy after that, and then, yeah, from there, I got to Drew, so
Well, and you're doing Drew full time, right?
full
His
time,
band?
yep. Yeah, that's the only thing on the docket right now.
Okay.
Taking that, I mean, he's got the shows, he's got the people, it's good stuff, lot of really good stuff, not a whole lot I can talk about yet, but there's a lot of cool stuff planned for this year and this summer and moving into the fall and whatnot, so it
Sure.
should be a really, successful and exciting year, together.
Do you have anything you can announce yet or not really for this year?
Not so much of the bigger stuff. No, I mean
Okay.
we have the show in St. Louis with Jump in March, and I think that's kind of what we're sticking with that for now. Um, but there's I will say there's a lot of cool stuff coming up for definitely for the summer. So
And
it's
that's
we're-
like more 80s inspired kind of rock, right?
it's yeah, it's got this kind of I would say kind of this rock Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue kind of feel with there's maybe a tad of country and a southern hint in there too.
Okay.
Just kind of cool. Keeps it diverse and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely I would almost put it in I don't want to say a bluesy rock category, but a very 80s inspired, almost like an LA Guns kind of Guns N' Roses, I would say.
sure.
Really in that realm of that kind of first time I heard the music, I was like, this is definitely a Les Paul kind of band for me.
Sure.
And that's why I just exclusively play my Pauls with him because to me, it's what feels right.
Yeah. No, I mean, the songs sound good, so like if
Yeah.
it's working, I mean, it seems like you're
Yep.
doing some cool stuff too. Like because
Yeah.
2025, you opened for was it Ricky Rocket from
Yeah.
was he
Ricky
Poison?
Rocket. What's that?
What was he in Poison, right?
Poison. Yes. Yeah.
Drummer?
Yep. Yeah. That was kind of a little super group too, because he had Mick Sweeta with him from Bullet Boys. Um, which was cool. So we got to hang with him a little bit. That was fun. Ricky was super nice guy, super sweet. And then yeah, it was Tyson Leslie. I know he's a big name down in Nashville. He plays with Vixen. Um,
Okay.
and then was it who did they have? Tyson and gosh, I can't remember. I know Tyson, Ricky, and Mick.
Sure.
Um, so I'll stay with
No,
that.
that's cool. Cause wait, where
Yeah,
was that at? Was that down in
that
Illinois
was
or
no Michigan. That was at
Michigan?
a vineyard in Michigan. Pawpaw, Michigan.
Okay.
The really cool venue. It's all outdoors, but it's really nice. They treat you really good. Food and drinks and whatnot. They're really good to us there, and it's a really cool because it's divided by a river. So to get to it, you have to go over this kind of bridge, or I want to say like a moat or something, but kind of like that. It's really cool, kind of like this little hobbity thing. There's this river, that creek that goes through it right in the middle, and then the
Sure.
crowd sits behind. Crowd is kind of like in between, behind the river, and then the stage is up at the front. So
Okay.
you're looking back, and then you see all the people, and then behind them is the river, which is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like just from following you on Instagram and Facebook, and like the cool thing with touring, dude, you get to see a lot of cool stuff. But
You
the
do.
shitty thing is like you don't really get to spend time and like actually enjoy it sometimes, I feel like.
No, it gets tough. That is especially when you're trying to make time, or you got to get in for load in or something like that. You can't always stop at the places you want, but it was nice. We usually have a few off days each week. So we were able to we're all able to kind of see what we wanted to see, and do some cool stuff and whatnot. And
Cause like what was your like your highlight for like other things to see?
the highlight, I
Or like
know,
different things, like cool things you got to go see.
Niagara Falls was really cool. I got to see that. That was sweet. I remember I was running around in there. I bought a little magnet and keychain and whatnot. That was cool.
Sure.
Um, Geez, what else did we see? Oh, I also saw Mount. This wasn't on the Buck Cherry tour, but this was the summer tour. We got to hike Mount Zion in Utah.
Really?
Yeah, that was gorgeous. Snakes, it was really cool, man. Like, you saw little tarantula holes with spider webs around them, and it was really it was gorgeous there. It was pretty, really, really pretty.
What mountain was that?
Mount Zion.
Oh, in
Is it not?
Zion?
I'm sorry, Zion. I had that wrong. Zion National Park.
National Park, okay.
Zion National Park. Yep, in Utah. That was
Yeah,
really.
I have been there. It's cool.
You've been. Oh, sweet, man. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we
cool.
hiked. Yeah, I don't remember what trail we hiked, but it was cool.
Do you guys go driving up through there and stuff?
No, you had to park in. Let's see, you had to park in a parking lot, and then you had to take a shuttle that would shuttle you to the different hikes. I remember.
Yeah, I suppose with the hiking, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it was pretty. They were pretty grueling, man. I mean, I think we did a beginner one or an intermediate one, and like it was tough, dude. We were climbing through rocks, and on our hands and knees, and it was intense. I was like, geez, what's an expert level?
Well, it is scary, dude, because there's some shit out there that'll kill you. You
Well,
know?
that was just it too, because none of us had cell service. So I was like, if one of us
Oh,
falls and breaks a leg, or
you always hear that
gets,
shit, dude.
gets bit by a tarantula or scorpion, or God knows what else is
Like
in
a
those freaking.
snake or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
something. Yeah, we saw a snake. I think it was just a little. I don't know what it was. I don't think he was venomous, but he was withering around down there.
Sure.
It was,
No, that's funny.
it was
Yeah, I don't know, yeah, it's like and as far as gear and stuff, what are you a fan of? Charvel's, right?
Yeah, Charvels. I've recently gotten on the Gibson train for a while. I have three Gibsons now, two Les Pauls. I have a Gibson V. Um, I really do like those. Those are really nice, kind of old reliables.
Just kinda dabbling and
Yep,
just
a little bit
try
of
a little bit of
everything, but
everything.
yeah, go to is Charvel, Kramer, Gibson, I'd say.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is, man.
God, dude, your hair's long there.
Yeah, dude, I actually just got it trimmed. Actually, I just got it cut and layered and whatnot. Yeah, it
Only a
grows.
face
It
a
grows
mother could
long. Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah. That seems sweet, man. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that was awesome. That was a great time. I was over
No,
at
dude,
a
that's
yard house. We had a blast. That was so fun.
hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. As far as like other guitar players and stuff, I mean, I know you're a big Lynch guy. Is there any other dudes that you like gravitate towards as far
I
as that
really
goes?
enjoyed Charlie Para. That uh he's a he's a like kind of a virtuoso guy. He does a lot of
Okay.
shred stuff, kind of neoclassical type stuff. I know he's playing with a why can't I think of the name?
Here, I'm looking right
Um
now.
um
I'll help you out. All right, so it's from Peru.
yeah, Peru.
Influence, let's see here. 23, occupation. Let's see what he
Quarantine. Yes,
massacre.
I know he's playing with Quarantine, but who is
Yeah.
who is who is the Chris Jericho. Chris
Oh, he
Jericho.
is? Oh, no
Yes.
shit. Okay.
Yes, Chris Jericho. I don't know why that took me so long to remember that, man.
Did you get to open for him too, right?
I did. Yeah, I did. And yeah, I met Charlie. He was really, really nice. Really, really cool guy. Like the nicest guy, man. It was so nice. Yeah, he was a really cool dude.
'Cause how old is he? Like, let's see. 40 from Lima, Peru.
Yep.
Let's see. His parents were told by a school therapist that he ought to learn an instrument in order to focus his energy on something. So he must have been a really like, I don't know, ADHD or something maybe?
Yeah, yeah,
Makes sense. I mean,
yeah.
when you got something to get like that
Oh yeah.
energy out,
Yeah,
otherwise you're just kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs.
pretty much, man. Yeah, I know I have that too, but I could never that's why I gotta work out all the time because I could never I can I can play for a few hours or whatnot, by myself, but after that I'm just loaded for bear. I gotta get out and do something, go shopping or go to Costco.
Go to Costco. Just play guitar and then go work out and go to Costco. It's Billy's
Pretty
life.
much, man. That's a daily routine for me, dude. Literally. That's about it. But
That's awesome. Yeah.
that's not bad.
Um, trying to think what else like. Cause yeah, so like you're not as far as cover bands and original music, you're obviously way more of like an original guy, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So like,
Cup
do you have some other stuff in the works too besides
Nothing as of right
Drew's?
now, no.
Okay,
Just kind of focusing on the Drew stuff. There's a lot of big shows coming up with that. So I think I kind of want to harvest my energy towards that right now and just really hone in on being solid for those runs and prepared and gears up and running, chops are up to par, playing's good,
sure,
everything ship shape order. So you take on too many things, I just feel like you can't honor all those commitments and you end up letting people down, you know what I mean?
now when you're
So
in a band too, it's like you got 5, 6 guys, and then
yeah,
trying to make all those schedules work. And then if you're in 3
yeah,
different bands, and then you got 5 guys
yep,
per band, that's 15 different people's schedules you're trying to figure out, and yeah, it's a
yep,
lot.
yep. It gets tricky, and so I mean, not that there isn't other stuff I wouldn't consider or stuff I wouldn't do, but I think more or less you gotta kind of I think sticking to one thing and really prioritizing that one thing is really important.
Sure,
At least it is for me. I know a lot of guys they'll do the covers and then they'll do the covers to pay the bills and do the originals too thing, which is really great because you're playing music all the time, and that's
well, and
really awesome.
that is one nice thing with the solo stuff. And I know you were
Yeah,
thinking about doing more solo things too. I mean, it's just nice to, because I never practice anymore because I'm always playing all the time.
yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but the downside is it's a lot of the same stuff. But the upside
Yep,
is you have way more flexibility than being in a band. But
yep,
that's why you have different avenues and do different things, and
yep.
so
Kind of pick and choose, what works for you. And the nice thing about what you're doing too is you're your own boss, so you can work
yeah,
as much or as little as you want, really. So
right,
that's
yeah. 'Cause
really
I mean, like last year did 150 shows, 2025. That was probably my busiest year yet.
that's
Trying to
nut.
push yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of work, but
yeah.
it's a
Remember,
job too. At the end of the day,
it is. Yeah, it's a job. It's a good job though. It's
it's a
a
good
fun
job.
job. It's
Getting
a
paid
fun,
to
fun.
get paid to play your guitar. What more
Yeah.
can you ask?
How can you not love that?
And you can drink on the job, so it's even better.
Yeah, that's true. You can. That's good. Good stuff about that. No, yeah, I remember we would try to find a day to hang out or go grab lunch or something. I'd be like, I'm gone. I'm like, can you do this day? Nope, gigging, gigging.
I know, dude. And like,
Dude,
if you were playing in town with a band or something, like
yep.
it's hard to go out and see other people when like everyone's working and everyone's
It's
playing.
so hard, I know, because you always got your own stuff going on. So it's so hard to find a free night.
Well, yeah,
And
and just trying to like yeah, make
yep,
equalize all that stuff out. It's
exactly.
yeah, it's hard. But I mean,
Yeah,
when it works out, it's fun.
it is. It is. Yeah, it is fun. you catch up with everybody. I love going to shows, man. It's absolutely so, so much fun, but it's hard to find the time to,
Hmm.
because, if you're not practicing, if you're not practicing, you're playing. If you're not playing, you're rehearsing. If you're not rehearsing, you're recording. So there's always kind of something that needs to get done or needs to be done or worked on. So it's definitely hard you know, to
It
get
is
out and
funny
stuff.
like playing gigs and being a musician, going to other gigs and like watching other people watch that band, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. Because
Yeah.
like some people, they look at these like other cover bands playing around town, they're just like, "Oh my god, this is the actual like this is sick," or
Yeah.
like I mean it's fun, but like some of those
There
people
is
think it's like they're the real deal. Like
yeah, no, I
this is the
definitely
guy who wrote the song. Like
yeah. There's definitely a lot of delusion that goes along with that stuff, I think.
yeah,
A lot of delusion, which is there's nothing wrong with honing your craft and killing it every night and, making a shit ton of money while you do it, but you're not Journey. You're not Foreigner, you're not
yeah.
any of the guys, you're not,
But it's
you know.
funny watching other people think that as
Yeah.
like sit crowd wise, like you're sitting in a
Yeah.
crowd and there's some lady going ape shit
Yeah.
right next to you, like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah, for sure.
it's
Yeah.
like settle down, dude.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's just a
No,
cover
man.
band.
Oh, yeah, most
But I
definitely.
mean, when you're playing and there's people doing that, I mean that's what makes it fun. But it's just
It
funny, like
is,
it's
it's
just
fun.
funny
I mean, dude,
seeing
I
different
love
people.
a lot of times too, it's nice to go out and see those bands and, get some drinks and whatnot and just have fun and not have to worry about anything. Going to a show
Yeah.
and not having to worry about doing anything in the show, you know what I mean? You're just going out to have a good time and party.
Yeah, and I think that's a nice thing like where I'm at right now. But I mean you don't want to get I mean there's a fine line between being comfortable and like being bored with it, because
Yep.
like you don't want to be bored with it, but you don't
Mhm.
want to, you don't want to be like comfortable with it either, type of thing.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
get I get
interesting.
what I get what you're saying with it, man. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, for
But
sure.
again, doing the solo stuff, you got a lot more. You can mess around a lot more, play
Well,
around
you
with
can kinda
things,
pick and choo
requests, and
pick and choose what you play, your own set list too, which is really, really nice too. So I just heard you were throwing in some Dokken the other night,
oh, you saw that?
and oh, dude, that was great, man. I watched the whole thing. It was
Oh my
amazing.
god,
You ripped
I
it. It was
dude,
awesome.
I could barely like, and I just started singing. I tell everyone just to, like July, August area.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, dude. Like Dokken gets up. I never tried singing Dokken really before. And it's rough.
He's high, man. He's way up there. Some of those notes he hits is you
Yeah. What song did
know,
you see? Was it I think I did Tooth and Nail at
um,
10K, and then just the other day I did In My Dreams.
In My Dreams is the one
You
I
still
saw.
see that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
My Dreams, yeah.
And like I said, dude, that guy gave me $20 and he's like, I want to hear some Van Halen and some Dokken. And it's funny. And it's funny going to like my solo gigs is like it's all surf music and like the
Yeah.
reggae, the beach thing. But then there's always
Yep.
those guys that know me and they're like, whip us some freaking warrant or like, to whip
Yeah.
us some docket. Just totally
Yeah.
off the wall. And it's like, okay, I
Yeah.
can, but it's not gonna fit the thing. And there's people eating
Yep.
right here. I'm just not gonna rip some freaking docket like right in the middle of the
Exactly, yeah, so dude, it's awesome though that you have the flexibility that you're able to do that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's really cool that you're able to just kinda, play whatever you want, and a lot of the nice stuff, thing about that too is a lot of those songs, they're kind of the same template a lot, the
Mm-hmm.
E, the A, F sharp, all that stuff. So you can kinda just, brush up on a tab, during your break, and then boom, you can go up there and, jam to the track or, whatever you
Yeah,
need
and
to do.
like if you know your scales and you're kind of a good
Yeah.
guitar player, I mean, you can whip that out, no
Oh, yeah,
problem.
for sure. For
Just,
absolutely,
just
yeah.
bullshit your way through a solo. No one's gonna know the difference.
No, pretty much, man, yeah, just like
That's what I
no,
did.
they really don't know, man, they don't.
Played out sounds. So
Yeah,
that's how I go
literally. If
by.
it sounds good to you, it probably sounds good to them, right?
Yeah, I will say though, like singing and playing, I don't get how those guys can do it.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Dave Mustaine and like James Hetfield and stuff, and they're like
Yeah.
soloing and riffing and singing. It's like, god damn.
It's nuts how they do that, yeah, I don't yeah. It's fucking hard. It's really hard. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's tricky. I saw they might be coming over to the Sphere in Vegas, Metallica. Was
Oh,
that
dude, I
next
did
year?
see that. Yeah, yeah.
I think there's some rumors floating around, so that might be a fun little trip. Might take out there, go check that out.
God, dude, those tickets are gonna have to be up the ass. My buddy Taylor Frymouth, shout out Taylor. He went and saw the Eagles out there. He
Oh
said
yeah.
his tickets were a few $100, but he said it was, dude, he said it was freaking worth it. And like from all the
Yeah,
videos I see, it looks sick.
it does, dude. Like all and I mean the Eagles, I remember when they did that. I really wanted to go. I don't remember why we didn't, but yeah, I would say probably 300-400 bucks you're gonna spend on tickets per person.
But dude, like once like you're not gonna go out there all the time, so like when you're out there, just do it.
One, it's like, it's just money, like you said that one time, you're always gonna make more of it too. So it's like,
Yeah.
spend it, if there's something you wanna go do and go see, I mean, go do it then. Go spend it, because you never know what's gonna happen 20 years later. You might get health problems, you might be in a wheelchair, you might not be able to fly, you don't know. So if you got the opportunity to go do something and, the finances to be able to do it, I say do it.
If you end up in a wheelchair, I'm pushing you right down the stairs just for the just for the
Oh,
hell of it.
shit. I hope to God that don't happen, man. Boom! Get out of here! You suck.
I'm gonna steal all your Gibsons. Dude.
Yeah, you suck. I come home, they're all just swiped.
Or
I cried
like like when you're like going down the stair, like public stairs, and there's like a little rest area, then it turns around and it goes. There's more stairs. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
you right in that little notch, so you can't get up. And then if you want to go down, you're going down on your own terms.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you bring me to Costco afterwards, I'll be
Oh
okay.
yeah, I'll just leave you at Costco. You just go
Drop
rolling
me
down
off
the
at
aisles,
Costco, I'll be alright.
just looking at all the shit that you can't afford to buy because your
Yeah.
car doesn't work.
I'm on disability.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
The disability checks, $200 a month, or whatever the fuck you get off of that. I don't know. Oh God.
That's hilarious.
Oh man. Good stuff, man.
So,
Good stuff.
what other like guitar players were you interested in when you were younger? Like obviously, like you're Angus Young and you're like got older, George Lynch and stuff. But is
I
there
always
anyone else?
I always respected Angus, but I never got huge into
Yeah,
his playing because it just never really resonated with me. But God, he's amazing. But I kind of went through these little phases. Like I went through these different phases. Like I went through a Sinister Gates phase at one time. I think every kid did.
really, dude.
Yeah,
I did not. I could not
you
get into
didn't.
them.
Oh, dude, I went through
I
that phase.
hated Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, dude, I love them. Man, I really did. And I still love them because that was one of the coolest shows I ever saw. I was like 13 or 14, and they came here on the Nightmare tour. And it was a short set. It was fucking sweet. We had great seats, and they had these big flaming skulls and this huge skull in the middle of the stage. I had one of those like tape streets. And then they
Sure.
came out, they opened with Nightmare after the xylophone thing. I remember Sin and Zachy just came running out from, right and left and just came right to the center and went up to the front and just did that harmony. And I remember just watching that as like a kid. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude,
So
I saw them at Rockfest one time, and just
yeah.
like they did not
Didn't
do
didn't
anything
click
for
with you,
me.
huh?
And like that show, I mean, I've seen I talked to some other people too that they've seen them, but
Mhm.
even they said they must have been off that show or something, or off that night,
Yeah.
or I don't know what
I
the
saw
deal
them
was,
in
but
I saw them in Green Bay, and they weren't as good there. I think that was for the stage tour. They weren't as good, but I
sure.
remember I really liked that one. That one clicked with me for some reason. And I know they're kind of like a love and hate thing. Some people like them, some people don't, but I
Well,
really like them. I think they're really cool, and they're obviously all very talented musicians, and
oh yeah, no doubt
you know,
about that. I think my
so.
thing was like just like in high school, so many people listened to them, and then I was just
Yeah, it
like,
was kind of that. It was that basic band. It was that basic Motley Crue sort of.
when it was like
Everybody
it was
knows
the
them.
bandwagon thing too, like
Yeah,
hop on the bandwagon and like
yeah,
and they're on 93X all the time, and I'm just
they
like,
were. Yeah,
I want to be
for sure.
different, you know.
Yeah, I kind
I
of
want
went
to be
through
different.
I went through their thing. I went through a Glenn Tipton phase and KK
Oh yeah,
Downing phase. Yeah, I was really into Priest for a long time, and then I went through a
big
Dragging
priest
Force
guy.
phase, Herman Lee, and then I really got into the guy from All That Remains. What is that, Ollie Herman? I think he's dead now, but I
Ollie
really got into
Herman.
him for
No, Ollie
one.
Herman was he's Dragon Force.
Ollie
right?
Herman? No, Herman
No,
Lee, Dragon Force.
Herman Lee. Oh, dude, that's right.
Herman
Both
Lee.
Hermans.
Herman
Ollie Herman.
Lee's
Yeah, you're
Dragon
right.
Force, and
You're right.
I believe Ollie Herman is Other Remains. And I really
You're
got
right.
into his playing. I really liked the way he executed things. And then I went through a Children of Bodom phase too, a Alexi
Did
Laiho
you?
phase. I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw those guys. Quick little cool story. I saw those guys on the last show they ever played. I think it was America. It wasn't in Europe or wherever they were
Sure.
from, Switzerland, but it was the last show he ever did in America, and it was at Mill City Nights. And
Yeah, dude, I missed that venue, dude. That venue was freaking badass.
yeah, it was sweet, man. It was a cool spot. My apologies. Ollie Herman is Reckless Love.
Oh, that's right.
That's Reckless Love.
Is that the singer?
Yes, that's the blonde guy.
Let me
The
look.
singer.
Yeah, that's right. I knew that. Yeah, dude.
Now,
If
who
I,
is the guy and All That Remains? I mean, I haven't listened to those guys in years, but I remember. I
I'm
think
not
his name.
gay. I'm not gay, but if I had to have one man crush, it'd probably be Ollie Herman, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good looking dude.
What about Michael Starr though? I mean, he's pretty good looking. Satchel.
Yeah, but do you think that's like a fake wig? Ollie Herman, dude. I gotta look him up. I haven't seen. I wish my
I think
hair.
he still looks good. Ollie Herbert.
Herbert, dude. There's
Herbert.
too many goddamn Hermans.
There's
Ollie Herman.
too many everythings out there, man.
He's a Finland.
Finland dude, yeah.
I was jealous of his hair.
Yeah, he had nice fucking hair.
Yeah.
I wonder what those guys are doing. Didn't he play with like Alexi for a while or something?
I don't know. Reckless
I
Love.
thought didn't they do like some sort of super group thing or
You know what?
something?
They might have. Yeah.
Like Alexi and Archie from Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. They did.
Ollie
Yep.
Thurman. I thought they did some sort of super thing. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember seeing it around.
God, dude, Reckless Love. There was. What's that song? Man, I'm have to look. I used to listen to these guys all the time, dude.
I did too. They were great. I really loved Santa Cruz, man. They were really great.
Yeah.
Santa
Back
Cruz
to
was
Paradise.
awesome.
You know that song? Back to Paradise. Take me back to paradise, baby.
Yeah, I do know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta add that on Spotify right now.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now as we speak.
yeah, they were good, man. They were really good. What's that other one out there? They're doing the same thing. They're doing really well. Crazy Legs. I really like them too.
Crazy. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
they're kind of
they
the
got good
same.
riffs, good runs.
Kind of the same type of thing.
Yep.
Goddamn, Crash Diet too. That's another band.
Yes, yeah. They kind of do the more gothic look, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of the darker imagery, and then
that guy with the big mohawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not in the band anymore.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh, bummer.
Got some new guy. Yeah, but this album, Generation Wild, I remember listening to that all the time. It's when that
I
was
remember those guys. Yeah, those guys are cool.
2010. Damn. Generation Wild, dude. Yeah, right there. The music video. Remember watching that all the time.
Yeah.
And Santa Cruz,
I don't
right?
think I've seen that. I'll have to put that on. I've never seen that one.
This band. I remember Logan Stalker. He kept saying that I look like Archie Cruz.
Archie Cruz. That's not a bad compliment, man. Archie's a good looking dude.
Well, he's kind of got that fat soccer head like I do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I remember Logan really got me into Santa Cruz a lot. We used to listen to him in his car when we would drive around together and whatnot. And he really got me into those guys. Cause I only knew a few of their songs, and then
I don't know.
He's like, "Oh, dude, you gotta check this one. You gotta check this one." And then I was like, "Oh my god, these guys are amazing," you know?
Yeah. Do you see it?
No, not really. I mean,
no. Okay.
Do you? I mean,
I don't know. My mom always making dumbass faces like that, so maybe that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the old guitar face.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if I had blonde hair, maybe a little bit.
I feel like if you had blonde hair and you added like the waves to it, definitely.
Yeah, but like face wise.
Yeah. Have to probably add some mascara and blush in there too.
Get a nose ring.
Yeah, get a nose ring.
That's funny.
Oh god.
Yeah, they got some cool stuff too.
They
So
do, man. They were great, and they were just cool, man. They would just rip the Les Pauls, you know. It was really cool.
like yeah, there's I'm trying to think of like other bands like that because and they're trying to make that comeback of like that
Yeah,
'80s thing. Yeah,
they kind of did it for a while there too, because they were kind of on. Didn't they do like something with AC/DC and all those
I think they
guys?
did. Yeah, I think they did.
And they were doing really well for themselves for a while.
And then I've been digging that. We were on the phone the other day. That Gunshine band too. They kind of got that '80s sound,
Oh, those guys
and
are great, man. I love those guys.
they're
Yeah.
they are cool. Because I found them on Spotify,
Yep.
and I was like, who are these guys?
Yeah, they're
Gun
freaking sweet, man. They got a lot
Gunshine.
of really good riffs. Their writing is great. Check out their did you check out their new song, Goth Girl?
No, not yet. I did see it pop
Ch-
up, but
Put
I did
that one
not
on.
listen
Oh,
to it yet.
that's a catchy little bop. It's good.
Okay. Are they playing it? Are they touring right now? I'd
Yeah,
love
I
to see
think
these guys.
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Florida, Texas, they're playing at the Whiskey A Go Go on my birthday.
Oh, nice. Little
And you got
boys
to play
trip.
the whiskey, right? A couple times? One
Twice.
time.
Twice,
Twice.
yeah. Twice, yeah.
Stormbreaker?
Yes, with Steven Adler and Faster Pussycat.
Okay.
Those are fun. Those are good shows. Really good shows.
Cause was it you got to meet Jeff Pils or no? Did you meet Jeff Pilson or no?
No, I didn't meet Jeff. I met Steven though.
Okay.
See, Steven, I met Brian May.
At the
Cool.
whiskey?
No, I met Brian May. Joe, my buddy Joe, British Joe.
Yeah.
He's so way down in his family line somewhere. His step grandmother, stepmother, something in there. I don't know. There's a relation to Queen. And he
Okay.
calls me one day, and I was getting ready to go to work. He's like, "Hey, man, I got 2 free tickets to go see Queen, possibly a meet and greet with Brian May." It's like, "Oh, man, like, I gotta go to work in an hour. I'm, probably gonna pass." He's like, "Dude, no. You gotta come check this out, like,
Was that
seriously."
when they were in town or something?
Yeah, yeah, back in, like, whatever, 2016 or 17 or whatever
Who
that
was
was.
who was singing with them that
Adam Lambert.
okay.
Yeah. But anyways, long story short, we did get the free meet and greet, and he hooked it up, and it was really cool because like, Brian knew exactly who was it Joe's grandma or somebody? He knew exactly who she was, and it was
Wow.
really cool. And I remember Stormbreaker had just done our first EP, our little 3-song whatever thing, and
Yeah.
I grabbed a copy of it and I gave it to him. And so if you go look at the photo on my Instagram and Facebook, you can see him holding the Stormbreaker CD in his hand. So
Really?
I mean, it was god awful. It was completely horrible, but I mean, at the time I was like, I'm gonna throw it to him. So
When
no, that was really cool. He was
when was that?
one of the nicest musicians I've ever met, especially of that level and caliber. Somebody
Right.
that
Dude, it's a fine line. It gets a little scary meeting some of those guys because it's like you
it
don't know how
does.
they're
Yeah,
gonna
I was
act.
very intimidated, but he talked to me. He's like, "You want a soda? You want some crackers?" He was a super nice guy. Just
When was that?
really,
2016?
it would definitely be down on one of the very first posts I have on there. You'll have to scroll for a bit. I got my Screamtown shirt on, I believe.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Is that what? Did you ever have a chainsaw at all?
I did. Oh yeah, I love the
Dude,
chainsaw,
that's
man.
you. I gotta share my screen here. There it is. Is that you with the chainsaw right there?
That's me, man. Yeah, that's me. Oh, geez, you're on the old Facebook, man. Yeah,
Scaring the shit out of people.
yeah, that's me. God, that was fun. I definitely had fun. It was a good time.
What month was that?
You got to keep going. There it is. Go up, up, right there
Oh, right
on
there,
the
huh?
right there. It is. Yeah, there it is. And you see that little white thing? That's the CD I gave him.
Did you give him this little present too down here with the
I
little
know.
pink?
I don't think I did. I think that was from his. I think that was from his grandma or something.
Dude, that's
But
awesome.
no, I tossed him the old EP, man.
Hey, you never know. Might as well. But
That's what I was like. Man, shoot your shot, right? Well, it's there.
some of those guys probably don't give a shit. Probably just walk in the green room and just chuck it right in the
Oh
garbage.
yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he totally just threw it right in the fucking trash can. I would think. But like you said though, dude, that like 1% chance, you never
Yeah.
know. I mean, where are you finding these? Is this
It's
on my
just
Facebook?
right on your Facebook, bud.
Oh man, I gotta clean this up.
That
It's
is
old.
a sick guitar, dude. That pink one.
Yeah, it's right behind. I got it right up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still here, still hanging, yeah.
Well, all the acne on your face. Look at that.
Oh, come on, man, don't pizza face my
Yeah.
ass.
What
I've
band was
cleaned it up since then.
who are you opening for here? Was this like a Kiss tribute band or something?
No, that was, I think that was Kissing Time, the
Kissing
cover
Time.
band.
Yeah, okay. Tribute. Okay.
Yeah, the tribute band, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, them and, Malice, I think it was, yeah.
Malice, dude. Yeah, I haven't heard of those guys in a long time. Are they still doing stuff?
I don't think so, no. I don't
Malice.
think they're doing too much anymore.
There's so many of those bands like um well, was Lowbrick doing something with them too?
Yeah, he was supposed to go to Germany with them actually and,
Okay.
play a bunch of shows down there, and then, COVID happened. Then it all got canceled.
Oh,
Yeah, it was right in the midst of that. Yeah, I think it was funny too because it was right before they shut everything down. He was supposed to leave like that next week or something. So
sure.
had he had left, he probably had been stuck in Germany. You know?
Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah,
No.
it is funny like just, all our buddies and all of us just kind of just doing random stuff, and
Yep.
it's fun kind of because there's really no wrong. That's the cool thing with music. There's not a wrong way to do it.
No, no, not at all.
And then like what's the definition of successful? Like when have you made it?
I think success is just in your own mind, whatever you're
Right.
content with. I really do. I don't think there's a right or wrong in success either. I think wherever you're happy, if it makes you happy and you're happy where you're at, do that. Then stay with it.
Yeah.
If it's making you happy, do it. And if you're striving to do more, then try to work hard and get more, and push yourself out there, and strive for what you want, sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I don't really think there's a right or wrong. I think it's just wherever you
Wherever you
feel
want
you
to be.
belong, where you're right.
We're kind of content and
Yep.
yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Like, I like where I am at now, but I mean, it's definitely
Yep.
not where I want to be, you know.
For sure.
Same with you.
Yep.
But
Yep. Well, you always strive for more, right? You always strive for that, that next big show, that next big tour, that next big, anything. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like I'm just starting to get to that kind of level right now.
Mhm.
So, but it's cool seeing you because like you've actually done it. I don't know a lot of guys who've like actually toured. Local dudes that we're talking. Who actually put the time in and tour for 2 3 months. So it's cool you
Yeah,
got that
man,
experience.
it was fun. I think a lot of times, a lot of those first kind of tour experiences are really the ones that kind of shape you,
Hmm.
because it's dirty, it's 5 dudes in a van, sleeping
Yeah,
and eating and, all that. It's grimy, it's dirty, it's scuzzy, but it's the most fun you'll ever have, and it's all you got is your buddies out there. So you watch out for each other. It's kind of like a pack sort of thing, you all got each other's back in a way, help
yeah.
each other out. And it's really it's a nice experience,
Well, it is funny because like driving all around, driving because I remember calling you when you guys were in the car or like texting you or
Yeah.
something. You're driving like 7 hours this way or 4 hours this
Yeah.
way, and it's like you do that and then you're playing like your drive time and your setup time and your teardown time, all that shit, and then your play time. You get half hour, 45 minutes.
Yep.
If you're
Yeah,
lucky.
we got 30 minutes almost. I think it was 30 minutes every night. A couple nights, I think we got 40 or
Yeah,
45
I
or
mean if you
something
get
like that.
45, dude, you're lucky. You
Yeah,
know.
I think 2 nights we got 45 or something like that, I think. But
Yeah.
most of the nights it was 30, yeah.
But dude, it's a lot of running around for half hour of music.
Do it for the love, man. You
I
do it for
know.
the love. It's all love.
Are you is that Nightmare on Elm Street shirt you're wearing? Is that the
It
third one?
is, yeah, Dream Warriors, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Stand up
I
here.
could just see the eyeballs because I was like,
Yeah, for
dude, that's the thing that yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
I
dude.
bought this. This is an old Stormbreaker shirt too, actually. I'd wear this.
For
Yeah.
on stage and stuff?
On stage, yeah, I used to wear this on stage. Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I actually really like it, so I'm gonna just turn it into a regular, day-to-day shirt. So
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I think
one of
that's
my
that's gotta be my favorite one.
it's my favorite one too, man. It's definitely my favorite. That one and Halloween. I mean, Michael Myers is great too, but I mean all of those 80s slashers. Geez, we've been on a horror movie kick, you know.
Have you?
The yeah, the Halloween or whatever it's called. It's a
Val
Halloween Valentine's Day thing.
is that like a
So
newer one or something?
apparently it's a new thing going around. I don't really know. Like a new trend anyways, where you watch all this Halloween stuff during Valentine's Day.
Oh, really? Okay.
We kind of watch Halloween crap all year round, to be honest with you. But
Sure. Oh, dude, I'm
uh,
the same way. Like
yeah, we
I
just watched
love that.
Bring Her Back. We just watched that. That was pretty wicked. That was
Bring
scary.
her
That one
back.
was really scary. That was good. I enjoyed that one a lot.
I don't think I heard it. Oh, you know what? I do remember seeing trailers for this one.
Bring Her Back. Yeah, throw that on. If I think it's is it HBO Max? It's on.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it was really good. It wasn't very. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
very long either. It was about an hour and a half or something like
See, that's
that.
like
So
perfect. I hate when movies are like 2 hours long or two and a
yeah,
half
you know, they
hours.
stretch it on like that, and then it just kind of sucks. And there's very few that keep me engaged for that long too. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's
You
like
meant
I'll start to lose interest. I'm like, all right, I'm checking out. You know.
what is the scariest movie scene you've ever seen or like remember?
Scariest movies. I remember going to see Hereditary in the theaters on opening night. It was a midnight showing. And me and Lolbert went to go see it. And I remember there's that scene where the boy hits the deer and the girl gets beheaded. You know, she had her head out the window. And then the mom is crawling up in the rafters and all that.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember, yeah, that one scared the hell out of me. And I remember on my drive home that night, because we had to go to some like whack ass theater in the middle of nowhere that was playing it at like midnight or something. So we wanted to
Sure.
see the opening night at midnight, sort of thing. I was driving home. And I was on this kind of like secluded highway on the way home, and there was a freshly killed dead deer like right out to the side of me. The freaking steam was pouring off of it. I remember. I was like, so I remember that really scared me. I remember.
My I think mine was The Grudge, dude.
Oh, that girl that
Yeah, dude. I remember there's a scene they like come out of the closet. There's like a bunch
yeah.
of hair, and I just got up and scared the piss out of me. I just took off running, cause like
Doesn't like she pull the hair like out of her mouth or something too or something
yeah,
like that?
yeah, she's like
Yeah.
choking on her hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that part. I know the part you're talking, yeah.
Ah, dude, all those
Yeah, that
Japanese,
one's wicked.
those Japanese movies and stuff, they scare the
Oh, dude, some of
shit out
those
of
get
me.
nasty, like some of those like gore ones that they got,
Oh,
man.
dude.
They go really gross. Like there's that one that's like what is it called? Grotesque or something?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, or that girl is just like butchering that dude for like an
Uh,
hour and a half
yeah,
straight.
and it
Just gross.
they got all like the sound effects too, like the
Yeah, they
all
got
the
the
gross shit. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
all that
Then
crap in
another
the
one too. Remember like
platinum. Yeah, it's
Salem's Lot?
gross. What? Oh, Salem's Lot. Actually, I've never seen that one, but I know that movie.
'Cause I know it's my dad. Like like scared the shit out of my dad too.
That's an old one, isn't it? That's
79.
like
Yeah,
from
they redid it. This
70s.
this one,
Yeah.
yeah. Or
Is
no,
that a
is
Stephen
this
King film?
season one? What the hell? Um, I don't know. I think it is.
I thought it was
Yeah, it
Stephen,
is.
but
Yep,
it's Stephen King. Yeah,
yep.
that's what I thought.
But there's a window scene. I remember watching that when I was little. It scared the shit out of my dad too. Like this
King
kid.
had a. I remember my mom showing me The Shining when I was like I was really young. I had to been like 8 or 9 years old or
Yeah.
something. I remember the scene with the lady in the bathtub or whatever,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
going
Yeah.
in there. She's like a demon or something like that. I remember I was scared to take a bath for like 2 weeks. I wouldn't step foot in there. I was
Yeah,
like terrified.
this is the movie. Yeah, this part. This kid that comes up through the window is like tapping on the glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Scared the piss out of me, dude.
I'll have to check that one out. That's one I've never seen that one yet.
And I remember watching like Poltergeist too. My mom went out, like she went somewhere, I don't know, up the Detroit Lakes to visit her mom or somewhere, and it was just like
Sure.
me and my brothers and my dad. My dad puts on freaking Poltergeist, dude. We're like
Oh god.
4 years old. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah, it'll scare any 4-year-old. God, there was one that's I remember this. I was like in high school and I thought I was gonna be a real tough guy. My parents were I don't know where they were. They were gone for the night or something. I was home alone and just me and the dog. I was like, I'm gonna shut off all the lights and watch a super scary movie. And I put the Candyman on with Tony Todd.
The Candyman.
Oh my dude, that I still have nightmares from that. That scared the living piss out of me, man. The
Is that
original
the
Candy,
original 92?
yeah, the
Yeah.
original from like the 90s or whatever.
They
Yeah,
keep
and
remaking all of them. It's the
yeah,
originals are
we
always
saw
the best.
we saw the remake. It was all right. It wasn't that bad, but I
Yeah.
mean, they can't touch the original. I mean, it's dude. If you haven't seen that one, put that on. That'll scare the crap out of you.
Well, I remember the Evil Dead too.
Oh yeah,
The
that one's
cellar
nasty.
scene.
Yeah,
Do you
that
remember
one's
that?
good. Is that the remake one with the chainsaw?
Well,
You talking about?
this is the original one with this chick,
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that's fucking wicked.
and this is the new one.
That's okay. We saw that. We saw that Evil Dead Rise. I remember that was pretty wicked
Yeah,
too.
that was the new one, right?
Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah,
Was,
that's the new one. Yep.
yeah, that was rough, man. That was wicked.
Do you remember the intro scene with that
The
chick with
evil.
those vines like went right up her, dude? It's like
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
did they open with it? I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite the opening scene. Yeah, I know a lot of that stuff is very, very controversial in a lot of ways.
Yeah. God, dude,
Very.
I just remember this. Scared the
Yeah,
shit
quit
out of me.
showing that shit to me, man. I gotta go to bed soon.
Sorry.
You're gonna make me piss myself. What are you doing?
Well, at least you can get some new underwear and pants at Costco next time you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Costco buy some Depends.
Yeah, dude. Get a good sale on them and get a bunch of them for cheap.
Yeah, that's right. Save them for next time. Hey, the old Billy Shlump pick. That's great,
It is.
man.
It's right on my desk.
Yeah, that's it, man. I got to get new ones made. I'm all out now. I threw them all out on tour, so
That's badass.
I have like, I think I have like 3. I don't even know where they are. They're like up here somewhere. Here's one. Yeah, I did like another version of it.
Did you?
Haley designed all these for me. Yeah, this one's got like a little cigarette in his mouth and whatnot. But she,
Okay.
yeah, Haley designs all my picks and logos. She'll draw it on like a sketch pad, and then she'll.
I think this one does have the cigarette in its mouth. I think.
Oh, does he? Yeah, yeah.
If it'll.
We'll show.
It's hard to
Oh
say.
yeah, he does. Yeah,
but
he's got it too. Yeah, yeah. This little, I do different one. I do like different variations of them and whatnot. But
it's funny
yeah,
because
she
we
draws
also
all
use
that
this.
stuff
We
up.
also use the same pick too.
I got black picks made one time and they didn't turn out very well. They were just a little, the color was faded, picture didn't look good, you know.
Well, and I feel like they're a lot. I mean, they're a lot easier to see when they're wet.
Yeah,
I was just saying,
well,
dude.
I did too. If you're gonna throw it out, you know what I mean. You want people to catch it. So
Yeah, and then when this shit's dark and you can't see, you know.
yeah. How do you throw your picks out? I do it a couple different ways. You can do like the finger roll, or I know you can do the.
Dude, I never throw picks out. What
You know what?
am I solo? I mean,
Well, yeah,
sometimes, but
I
if I'm
know,
playing a
you're
solo
big-
gig, what I'm gonna
well,
flip it
but-
on flip it on some grandma's
No, but-
burrito?
No, but I mean your big tour stuff though, like when you did
Yeah.
the Colorado stuff, all that. I mean, those are big shows. You had tons of shit.
I don't know. I
ton of
just
people.
toss them.
That's right. Yeah,
Sometimes you can get the old flick.
yeah, the old flick. Because I usually play and then I'll rev it up and then bling, flick it out. But
Yeah.
I know some guys will like wrap it. They like kind of wrap it in their like finger. I know, kind of like this or whatever, like that. And then you flick it out like that way and just kind of release it, sort of thing.
Oh, really?
It's kind of cool. It's cool too because you can actually doing it that way. Yeah, no, you like line it like you put
Yeah.
the pick. It's weird. You don't hold it like sideways. You like wrap it in around your finger. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
How the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, well, you do it
Interesting.
like overhand like this. So you got it like this, and you go,
Yeah.
"Huh," and then
Nice.
you release it, rolls off your finger. But it's cool because you can get you get a lot of really good distance that way. But the only thing that I struggled with was I got a place to pick there. I can't do that with my hand. This way I can just frisbee it out, from
Well,
playing.
and I feel like with the small ones, maybe with the bigger ones, it'd be a lot easier. But like, they're
Yeah,
you-
I think
the whole
bigger
damn
would be
fingers
easier.
around it.
Yeah, for sure. Bigger would be a lot easier. The tiny
Oh.
ones are tough. And it's like your hands are fucking sweaty too, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger is
Oh.
better, right, Max?
Nope.
No,
All you
That's
need
what
is
she said.
all you need is a small one.
That's right.
Gets the job
Not
done.
about how big it is, it's what you do with it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Speaking of sizes and like what thickness is yours, Billy, compared to
1.14.
mine? Is it?
1.14. I always do 1.14.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Mm.
Mine's oh yeah, I can see it now.
What do you do? You a
I'm
girthy boy?
yeah, I'm thicker than you. I'm a 1.5.
I
Wait.
like if they're like I feel like if they're too thick, then I can't really I don't know, I can't glide as much, but I don't know. One of those things. Just double them side by side.
It's too thick, you can't glide as well.
Can't glide as well.
Yeah, mine is
That's what the Astro glides for,
dude,
right?
mine is way thicker than yours.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it way is. Hold on, let me see that. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, yours is way thicker for sure.
I mean, it's hard to tell, but
I can see it left,
bit.
right, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was just born that way.
Grower, not a shower, man.
Well, with that being said, we should probably wrap this up.
I think we should before we dig ourselves a hole.
Yeah, dude. Well, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Man.
And yeah, where can people find you?
Check out Instagram, check out Facebook. I'm pretty active on Instagram, so shoot me a message, shoot me a follow. I always get back to everybody. I text everybody back. I'm pretty that is not the most updated. I gotta update that still.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, but this is,
that's a
still
little
got about you and you got your tags on
It's
there.
got stuff. Yeah, my socials are on there. For the most recent updates on shows, check out the Drew Cagle on the Reputation Instagram page. Everything is on there.
Sure.
And from there, I usually share it to my stuff, but it'll always be on there first. So
Instagram.
obviously where I'm gigging, where I'm playing, what I'm doing, check that. And yeah, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it. It was a blast.
We'll get together soon here and go from there. So
it'll be great, dude. Awesome to see you.
Well, cool, man. Thanks for doing this again, and we'll keep in touch.
Good night. Yeah.
All right.
Peace, man.
See you, bud.